Hi everybody, Amana Intuitive here, and here for our Thursday energy reading. And of course, I'm going to be using, not of course, how do we know, right? But this Akashic Tarot. You know, I love this deck. It's Sharon Klingler and Sandra Ann Taylor. They are sisters. One of my most favorite decks, especially to use for these energy readings. For Oracle card, Guiding Light Oracle for a clarifier. And then for our 3-card pick, I am using these Spiritual Awakening cards by the Reverend Dr. Erin Haskell, D.D. So we're going to do our 3-card pick with that. But first, let's get a reading on the energy for this week coming up. July 25th, 2024. And again, whenever you find this reading, it will be relevant for you. But that being said, if it doesn't resonate, don't worry about it. You can let it go whenever you find it. But most likely you find these readings, and I'm not speaking just for myself, but for anybody, you'll find the readings kind of when you need them, or you might need a little guidance in a certain area that reading might touch upon. So that's the first thing. Second thing is for entertainment purposes only. Please like, share, and subscribe, and hit that little bell so you know when I'm on, because I don't really do too much hosting of my own shows, but I'm so very grateful to the people that host, that have me on their shows. I truly understand all the work that it is, and I really do appreciate it. And I love going on live with people and doing some of those mini card pulls. I really enjoy that. So anyway, that being said, let's get an idea of this reading, this energy reading for the week of July 25th, 2024. Again, it may be relevant for you whenever you find this video. So I'm going to just do a couple more shuffles. And let me grab a Guiding Light Oracle. All right, let's get started. The first card that I got was 15, the Muse. Then I got 4 of Keys, Clearing the Way. Last card, the Queen of Roses. And the clarifying card, whoops, I'm losing it here, Expansion, which is a number 23, which is a 5, which represents change. I kind of hearing a kind of a theme here with the Muse, clearing the way, expansion. So let's see what we get. So the first card again is number 15, the Muse, which is a 16 if you add 1 and 5, which is kind of 6s kind of represent house, home life, stability like that. So, but let's see, here's what we got. So the Muse is the first card. The Muse plays a song of upliftment and imagination. The petals of inspiration drift upon the wind, filling the air with light and creativity. This card shows a time of very heightened resourcefulness and inventiveness for you. Any creative project, new or old, can receive exceptional energy now, both from you and from the universe. Call to the spirit muses and let them join you and the creator within to lift your project to the skies. If you are thinking of a project, if you are looking to get some inspiration, some creativity, this is the time, right? If you're ready, the energies are here, the muse is calling. If you're working on something, this may be the time to really clear your calendar and move forward. So, okay, so we have this Muse here, right? This creativity, this inspiration. I love that. Then we go into the 4 of Keys, which is, let's see, clearing the way, 4 of Keys. A man and a woman have taken their carriage down a trail that cuts through a forest and continues to their beautiful home in the distance. A large down tree lies before them, blocking their path. However, the young man carries an axe and is ready to clear the way. This card is a strong signal that it's now time to take significant action to remove an obstruction in your way. It may be in your personal life, in a relationship, at work, or with a creative project. You must be clear-headed, so be sure to temper your action with calm and forethought. If you are too urgent or excitable, you may waste your energy or even cause damage. On the other hand, if you're overly gentle and cautious, you won't clear the way completely. Be determined and strong as you work to remove the obstacle that blocks your steps. With time and your attention, The way to your dreams will be open. Love that. So we have the muse and the creativity that she brings, right? That you already have, that you're looking to maybe looking to put like kind of to like harness that into like a path, right? Clearing the way. Here's this path. Here you are. Sometimes clearing the path for me means just something as simple. It's not that simple, although it sounds simple. Clearing my schedule, right? Clearing time for myself so that I can sit down and not be interrupted and not, think about I have to, do something with the cat, or I have, the phone's going off, whatever. But clearing that schedule, because here, to me, that's their beautiful home. But for me, that's where I want to be. That's my enlightenment. That's my project and completion. I'm back here. The path is clear, but we might have something that that's blocking us, right? And that could be a person, work situation, some other type of an event, whatever. So, but working, we can clear it. That's what's beautiful about this. We can move that energy if we need to. Then the last card that I got is the Queen of Roses. Let's see what that says. And it's a beautiful card too, Queen of Roses. This card shows a beautiful woman with roses in her hair and all around her. A beautiful scene expands outside, but she's peacefully focusing on the flower in her hand. The Queen of Roses signifies a woman who is loving and supportive, but with a passionate side as well. This is a card of a loving connection. A relationship with someone you know may deepen and become more meaningful, or someone new may appear. Be open to the connection. It may be a romantic one, or it might be that a friend, family member, or coworker is going to be helpful and valuable to you in some way. The Queen of Roses can represent you or a woman in your life stepping into the role of wife or mother at this time. It's a time for loving energy to be voiced. This card upright sometimes throws a happy resolution to a difficulty with family, a friend. Sometimes shows a happy resolution to a difficulty with family, a friend, or a love relationship. The time for peaceful, loving connections is at hand, so open your heart to the expression of caring within and around you. This is a beautiful energy because for me, when I'm combining it with this muse, right, this beautiful creative energy, which is also, it like has flower petals, right? I mean, just this beautiful, and it's like pink and these pinks and these reds, really moving together to really just like this beautiful creativity, just being like this energy just around you and around us moving forward, having the energy and the wherewithal and the path. We have a path. We just have to clear it, right? And I'm also hearing for some of us, and this includes me as well, clearing that path one step at a time, right? Baby steps. It might not be a big move and then it's all smooth sailing. It might be a lot of, chipping away at this, but always being on that path. And then again, these Queen of Roses, being very interested in the love and the beauty and the feminine energy around you right now and moving forward in a very calm fashion. That's also what this card talked about too, moving forward in a very calm, measured, fashion. Might be baby steps, that's totally fine. And then the last card that we got is expansion. And this says you are getting ready to move up into higher levels of awareness through embracing your life experiences. I love this card, this expansion card. Let me see too, this is 23. Let me grab the guidebook here. Let's see if it has anything to tell us beyond what it says here, which we are getting ready to move up into higher levels of awareness. Every experience that you have had is a part of your expansion. It is time to remember what you went through to become who you are today. Instead of judging your negative experiences as things that went wrong, you are being asked to embrace them. Spirit is acknowledging that you have had your fair share of uphill battles. Yes, they took a toll on your mind, body, and spirit, but it is time to shift your awareness. Bless your experience and send love to it because it is a part of your evolution, your growth, and your greater understanding. I love that because it is time sometimes to send love, right? Even to things like an illness. or that you might be experiencing, or a sore muscle or whatever, but just sending love to it and saying, yes, I know you're a part of me and you're a part of my experience and you're a part of my expansion, and I'm just sending love to you, right? I just heard recently that, people, problems are not, well, they're problems. I get it. I mean, I'm not so far off in the clouds that I don't get problems, but problems are really a process for us to grow and to learn. And that's why we give ourselves problems, because with a problem, whether even if it's a math problem or a crossword puzzle problem, I mean, we give ourselves problems because they allow us to grow. Without problems, we wouldn't grow. So, and it's a process. Problems, that's what I'm learning, to look at problems as a process, right, to go through. So, yes, they took a toll. This is your issues, your fair share of uphill battles. Yes, they took a toll on your mind, body, and spirit, but it is a time to shift your awareness. Bless your experience and send love to it, because it is a part of your evolution, your growth, and your greater understanding. It is not black or white, the way the mind tries to convince us it is, and it is not all bad, nor is it all good. Somewhere between the good and the bad is a staircase that you get to climb each time you choose to embrace your experiences. Each time you choose to climb, you go up in levels of awareness through the mind, body, and spirit. Each time you accept your circumstances, integrate them, learn from them, and choose something new, you climb once again. Keep climbing up the stairs into higher levels of awareness, and what once seemed like a bad experience will become wisdom and compassion. It will become the catalyst for greater awareness and inner transformation. You have nowhere to go but up once you embrace your experiences. So I love that, because that energy also in line with this other energy, right, of moving forward, having that muse energy, moving forward, and really having, it's all flowing too into this leadership energy and this expansion. And so, if it's a time for you to move forward, again, we all have some beautiful energy around us, and really creative energy, getting new ideas, taking the ideas that we're getting and really letting those grow, letting those ideas expand into something bigger, knowing that, you may be the only one to get a message to someone. If whatever gifts we have, for a long time I was kind of afraid to share them, and now I'm like, I'm not afraid to share them, not as much. I still have my moments, but sharing what I know or sharing my experiences, and maybe it will click with someone, or someone will hear it and it will just help them in their day a little bit to soften some of the rough edges. So we all have that same I don't know, that's just that same energy, that whatever happens to us, sharing it with others and helping others, you may be the only person that really gets through to a person, right? If they're ready for that. And that's if they're ready for it. There's a lot of factors and there's a lot of variables, but I just put it out there and I just hope for the best. And I don't even hope, I just put it out there because I enjoy doing it, right? And that's it. So let's get started on our 3-card pick. Now, where are my cards? Here we go. These are the Spiritual Awakening cards. Very interesting, because we're talking this energetic reading this week was really on this expansion of energy and this spiritual expansion. I'm being told to really shuffle the deck in like a very traditional way. So that's what I will do. Okay, they must have needed a good shuffle. So here we go. I'm going to pick 3 cards. Well, first, a little more shuffling. And here we go. Beautiful messages on all 3 cards. Card 1, card 2, card 3. 1, 2, 3. Pick which card resonates with you. Don't think too hard. And I'm being told to say it again. 1, 2, 3. All right. If you picked card 1, the Law of Intention, and it says, give up complaining. I don't know. If I got this card, I'd be like, I don't complain, but of course I do, now and then, every single day. So give up complaining, the Law of Intention, knowing, what are your intentions behind what you're doing. And, You know, there are things I do every day that I don't really like doing, but I'm trying to learn how to do them with compassion and with love and with gratitude and being happy that I can do them and always doing my best. I always do my best job, but I can't tell you that on the inside I don't complain a little bit about it. And I'm talking, and just so you know, I'm talking about housework. But anyway, you know, but instead having gratitude that I can do my chores and that I have a beautiful home that I consider a beautiful home. So anyway, give up complaining if you got card 1. If you got card 2, the law of mentalism. Get clarity on your core values and commit to what matters. This is kind of, you know, they have like this mirror reflecting this woman's face, almost like getting in touch with the fractals of your energy, right? Getting clarity on your core values. What are those core values that you reflect, that you are bringing in and then reflecting out to others? That really, what are your core values, and committing to what matters? What are your core beliefs? What are your core values? Do they serve you? Do they need to be updated? Do you need to do kind of like a house cleaning? I know that's easier said than done with core values and beliefs, but if you can, maybe scrubbing them a little bit, putting them in line, maybe, you know, getting rid of some of them. So there you go. Get clarity on your core values and commit to what matters. That's card 2. And if you got card 3, a beautiful card of the city, it says the law of destiny. It's written in the stars. What you wholeheartedly desire is your destiny. If you desire it, if it makes you feel passionate, if it sparks you, right? That's it. That's your destiny. That's what you wholeheartedly desire. So make sure that you know what your passion is. You almost can't know what your passion is. It's almost like you can't not know what your passion is, because it's just, yeah, it sparks you. You just know. It's like, yeah, I really want to do that. And sometimes for me, I am doing other things and I'll just do something new. Like I'll see something and I'll just get like a spark real quick, like, oh, I'm really interested in that. But then it goes away. I forgot I even had it. So you know what? Just opening up to, it's written in the stars, what you wholeheartedly desire is your destiny. So there you go, my friends. A beautiful week energy reading for this week. Thank you so much for being here. Of course, I will be back tomorrow with the weekend reading and a 3-card pick. And you know what? Have a good evening, and I will see you soon. Namaste.